What's good, everyone? Wanted to do a quick close-up for you guys. Like, we felt like the video that we posted before just didn't give any credit to the miniatures, so we're gonna just do a quick close-up and just kind of show you the HQs and everything. So this is a conversion that I did some years ago, more than 10 years ago actually, for my the Blood Lord, my World Eaters army right now, while I'm working on getting my Angron done. And so this guy is really detailed. Here he has a lot of blood. As you can see, there's a Imperial Guard head attached to his belt. Here, there's some Eldar goodness on him, and his chain fits here, and I'll get into how I did the conversion later. One of the things that I've also done here, he has an axe. This is Bloodfeeder. So as his demon weapon, one of the things that I can do here is we're gonna put this arm back on really quick so we can show you the rest of it. And his Death Guard. So these are the Death Guard, again, that we were talking about before in the last video for our Pre-Heresy. Oh. So again, we're going to just go through this really quick. Charles is going to give us his Pre-Heresy idea.
Okay, so you'll see real quick, if you see the guy here, he's a sorcerer, but he may actually become a Chaos Lord. Still trying to see if I want to put him in for the Pre-Heresy. If you look over in the troops, I kept the Nurgle's magic number of 7 for all the troops, and they have their Plague Champions in the front. And then you will see over to my right, you will see my Dreadnought. I know it's a post-Heresy Dreadnought. We're looking at the Contemptor, so maybe adding it so we'll get closer to how the Pre-Heresy is.
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, so there's
actually supposed to do that.
Yeah, because when you look at that Horus Heresy Volume 1, I saw the Contemptor. So when you look at it, it actually talks about that. When you see the Contemptor, so all these new Dreadnoughts they have now, like I said, I know I'm new to 40K, but when you look at the fluff currently now is wrong. So as far, especially like Dreadnoughts and so forth. And also mentioned before, my army also doesn't have vehicles because my Primarch Martarion, he believed in infantry. So I kept it as infantry base, at least for now. I can put a Land Raider, maybe 2 Rhinos at the max. We'll see. But that's how we're looking so far.
Yeah, you know, we noticed throughout this Horus Heresy book that we have here, we noticed that all of the Pre-Heresy Dreadnoughts that we've seen for the World Eaters, for the Legio Custos, for the Emperor's Children, the Sons of Horus, they all have Contemptor Dreadnoughts, and we weren't even aware that the Contemptor Dreadnoughts were Pre-Heresy. So, you know, I've been in this game a long time, and I'm still learning. One of the things that we're trying to do now is, now that we got our post-Heresy armies done, we're getting ready to turn back and start working on our Pre-Heresy variants to these armies to kind of try to go back. I have my Primarch Angron already. Charles is getting his. But if you guys just take a look, just to kind of show you, here, this is, let me get to the text down here. You can see Death Guard. See that? This is a Death Guard Contemptor Dreadnought, you know, in the Pre-Heresy era. So, and we're finding these all over the book. We also, for those of you that don't know, and we're going to look it up and we're going to find it for you and show you, there is a variant. This is the World Eaters Contemptor here. That's fighting here. This, I think, is during the Isvan event. But check it out, though. We're gonna find the Fellblade for you guys. There is a variant of the Baneblade that the pre-heresy legions, and from what we found, all of the legions used to have these Fellblades. The Baneblade is actually, from what we can tell, is actually a variant of the pre-heresy Fellblade. So whenever we locate it and we're taking a look, and I think we found it. So here, this is it, and this one is actually a Chaos Fellblade. Here you see at the bottom.
I don't know if they can read it, but it's basically saying, it has a name for it, Katic. I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly, but it's from the Sons of Horus Fellblades. Was pretty interesting. I haven't even seen a model like that yet. So
yeah. So we know that we're gonna either take the Baneblade or the Stormlord, and we're gonna make for our pre-heresy armies, and we're gonna make variants of this Fellblade so that you guys can get a chance to see that too. So what we're doing, man, here we're just doing some documenting, doing some research, and so that we can do our armies right. I've always liked the World Eaters, and Charles likes the Death Guard. We're going to go back, and as soon as we get our research finished, we're going to, and again, you see this Contemptor here? This is another Death Guard Contemptor. So we're starting to see these, all over this Horus Heresy book. We're seeing it all over the place. So we're going to try to be a little more accurate with the way that we're fielding our guys. We already have, like I said, the post-heresy variants already done. So the next thing that we're going to try to do now is get our pre-heresy variants done. And once those are done, then we're going to really be able to do this Horus Heresy campaign that we've been talking about. So, man, hope you enjoy it, man. We're getting ready to start cranking this thing out. We're going to do a series of videos. I think we're going to start, and we discussed this before, I think we're going to start, right, Charles, with the battle fleets?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, we're talking about the battle fleet Gothic. So I saw also, to me, when I first started, I thought that Battlefleet Gothic and 40K were like totally different. Actually, it seems to be the same game. You just play it different because of how long it takes. But definitely looking at the ships that I saw, the Terminus S that belongs to Typhus and the others, and I was like really, really excited about that. So I believe we will be starting with the fleet that's currently being ordered. So once I actually have my fleet, then we can actually start putting on the color schemes.
And your Primarch too.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen my Primarch on this. I'm like, he's ordered, so he should also be on his way. Hopefully he'll be here by about the middle of February, and then we can start painting him as well. So yeah, I'm pretty excited what the things are about to come.
Cool, man. So, that's it, y'all. We hope y'all enjoy it, man. We're getting ready to start doing this thing. Next few weeks, you guys are going to see a lot of changes in these armies. We're going to be playing with our post-heresy armies. I'm going to tell you now, man, like, when the new Codex, I was just telling Charles, I hadn't played with this army probably in the last 2 years or so. I've not even played with them one time. In the old days, I played with them. I loved them in 3rd edition. They were okay in 4th edition. When 5th edition came out, I didn't like the Codex, so I put these guys up on the shelf. And the last 2 weeks, since the rumors about the new codexes coming out, about the original legions, the Thousand Sons, World Eaters, Death Guard, and Emperor's Children, there have been rumors circulating about them getting their own book and possibly having a Renegades or a Traitors book, which would be awesome to have Traitor Guardsmen and Militia, like the Alpha Legion and the Night Lords, you know what I mean?
That would be nice. Especially now I've seen that Word Bearers, they'll have theirs. They always got their own omnibus. They're a little bit upset about that one, but that's going to be exciting, I think. You can always add another flavor, another different variant to your armies.
Yeah. I would even like to see a book for the Word Bearers, come out. I know the Alpha Legion, they pretty much only use cultists.
Yep.
You know, have a book with traitor guardsmen. It would be nice, like if we can, if we can get GW to do this thing right this time, man, it's it's gonna be nice. And we really love this hobby. So GW, we know if you guys see our video, no offense, but we want you guys to get it right, man, because this last iteration we wasn't too happy about. But anyway. That's what's up. We playing. We enjoying it. Happy gaming, everybody. Holla back. Peace.